Hey, what is going on, guys? It's Young here, and today I'm back in our Fortnite video. And in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys the best keyboard and mouse binds to use here in this game. If you guys are just starting out, or if you guys are looking for some new binds to try out, these binds are going to be really good, and some of the binds that I use personally that helps me build and edit very quickly on keyboard and mouse. And I also find these binds to be extremely comfortable. So like I said, if you guys are just starting out on keyboard or looking for some new binds to try out, definitely stay to the end of the video. And real quick, before we get into the video, I have a V-Buck giveaway. I give away V-Bucks every single Friday. So if you guys would like to enter this giveaway and win some free V-Bucks, all you guys have to do is to drop a like on this video. Make sure you guys do subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell so you guys get notified for every single new upload and when I announce the winners every Friday. And lastly, make sure you guys put down your Xbox gamer tag, your PSN gamer tag, or Epic account down in the comment section below, and you guys will be automatically entered into the giveaway. And lastly, if you guys like to support me in the item shop, all you guys have to do, go down to the bottom right, hit on support a creator, type in my creator code, which is Young Humor, and you guys will have me added and supported as a creator in the item shop. And alright guys, let's go right to the video. Alright, so in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys the best binds to use for keyboard and mouse. So if you guys are looking to switch or just for some new binds to try out, definitely give these binds a look. So here, going into my settings, I want to share with you guys the binds that I currently play on that I think are really good for a lot of players just starting out. So just for one thing to notice at the start, most people, when they play on keyboard and mouse, most mouses have two side buttons, which is extremely important because if you guys don't already have a mouse that has side buttons, you definitely want to get one. There's some mouses out there that have a lot more, but most of them have about two, so you can definitely use those to your advantage. So as far as the binds that I currently have, auto run is on 5. The crouch button is going to be caps lock. I really like that a lot. It's just above the shift button, so you naturally are going to have your pinky on the shift button, so caps lock is just above that, so it's super easy and super comfortable to press to crouch. My reload button is going to be T. With my use button on my mouse, so one of the side, my upper side button is going to be how I use, so like that's how you like interact with chest, that's how you pick up weapons and everything like that. And then my harvesting tool, I'm going to be pressing C, which is just below the D key, so you press it with your index finger and that's how you're going to be able to pull out your pickaxe. Some people use tab, you can definitely use that as well. So going to my weapons, my weapon slot 1 is going to be scroll wheel down, so if you guys don't know, that's going to be my shotgun. I just scroll down to pull out my shotgun, which I think is a really good bind for a lot of new players. All you have to do is just scroll down on your scroll wheel and your shotgun's going to come out automatically. Weapon slot 2, which is my SMG, is going to be on Q. X and Z is going to be like my minis and say like my med kit. And then the weapon slot 5, I have that on J, which is also, but my mouse has 3 buttons. I have like a Steel Series wireless mouse, and that's what I use to pull out, say, my AR. But of course, if you guys don't have 3 buttons and you want to have something else for slot 5, which like I said is my AR, you can put it on maybe something to hit with your thumb. So maybe you can put like B in, or maybe you can even put like V. One of those keys I think would work well just for pulling out your AR. So that's what I have as far as these binds. So I think these are really good and really comfortable in a lot of ways, and I highly recommend you give those a try. So just to recap on the binds that I currently have, and one of the most important ones, as I mentioned before, with your shotgun, some people have their shotgun as E, I think Cypher does, but I like having my shotgun as scroll wheel down just because it's super easy, and it's one of those things that it's not going to take much muscle memory to get used to, because no matter what in a gunfight, it doesn't matter if you have your minis out, your builds, all you have to do is just scroll down and it's automatically going to pull out your shotgun, which is super helpful. One of the biggest advantages of playing on keyboard and mouse is just being able to have any build out, any weapon or anything like that at a given moment, because there's not like a switch mode where you have to switch and then click on the build that you want. You can automatically go to the build, you can automatically go to the weapon. So I think having scroll wheel down for a lot of beginners is going to be a really great way to get comfortable with your binds and just pulling out your shotgun repeatedly. So going down into my other binds that I have, the crouch while building, same, is going to be on caps lock. My wall is going to be on the F. My floor is going to be left shift, which is where your pinky is going to be resting. The stairs is going to be on the bottom button on my mouse. Now, a lot of pro players, or pretty much almost all the players who really grind, like the really sweaty players, they pretty much always have at least one of their side buttons on a build. Some people use two, so a lot of people will use either their roof as like a side button on their mouse or like ramp. I personally use ramp. I think that works really well, but you'll see almost every single player have one of their builds to be one of their side buttons on their mouse. So that's why it's really important that you have a mouse that has at least a couple buttons. Most have like two. Mine end up having three, but I think some of them you can get like 6 or 8. There's definitely ones out there that have a lot more. And then as far as my trap, I press 3, and then my building edit is going to be E. Some people use F, so you can either have E or F for your building edit. I find E to be the most comfortable. And for scroll wheel reset, all you guys have to do is have scroll wheel up on the building edit, and then the reset edits. That's all you have to do to have scroll wheel reset. If you guys are, completely new, that's all you have to do. It's super simple to put on, and it's one of the most overpowered things on keyboard. So definitely take advantage of it. And all you have to do is just put scroll wheel up or scroll wheel down, depending on what you'd prefer. I like scroll wheel up. It's just a lot more comfortable. But like I said, my building edit is going to be E. Some people use F, but I prefer to use the E key. Now for scroll wheel reset, all you guys have to do, as you see, it's super easy to do. And if you're completely new, all you have to do is scroll up twice. And to be honest with you, it just takes a little bit of practice to get the momentum down, because sometimes you'll like over scroll, or maybe you accidentally just scroll it once. So you have to make sure you just get the momentum and get the timing down. But once you do, it's going to be really easy to be able to build quickly in this game. But when it comes to choosing your binds, and the biggest understanding, so if you guys like the binds I have, or if you guys want to make a few slight adjustments, you can. But the most important thing is you want to be able to press as many important keys as possible while maintaining your movement. So you pretty much never want to take your finger off the W key. So you want to have all of your building binds, your guns, and even your edits. You want to have that on a finger that you don't have to take your finger off of the W key. Preferably, if you can keep all of your fingers on WASD and still be able to build, edit, and switch your weapons very effectively, that's going to be the ideal binds that you want to have. Most importantly, whatever binds you have, you just want to make sure you at least have to almost never take your finger off of the W key, because you always want to stay moving. And being able to press all of your binds while keeping your momentum is going to be essential and something you guys want to do. So as far as emoting, you can have it on whatever bind you want. I just have mine on Y. So going down to the last few binds that you would want to change, and that's going to be the map and the inventory. So map, I have it on B. That's something that you can just hit with your thumb. And then my inventory is G, which is right next to the F key. If you feel like you're, just starting out and you accidentally keep hitting the G button by accident. Me, I have smaller hands, so it's not really that much of a problem. But for some people, if you really want to, maybe you can even put inventory on H or just something else. Really just depends on what feels the most comfortable for you. But I like having my inventory on G. It's something that I don't have to reach too far for, and I can drop weapons really quickly, drop ammo, drop materials, whatever I need to, very effectively and very quickly in this game. So those are going to be all of the binds that I have for my keyboard and mouse. Obviously, when it comes to binds, it's really kind of unique on keyboard, because pretty much every player has at least a little bit different of binds. So when you're choosing the right binds to use for yourself, you just want to find binds that, first of all, that you don't have to take your finger off of the W key, and second of all, being really comfortable and just being able to maintain your movement while being able to place your builds, being able to edit and switch your weapons very effectively. And of course, having side buttons on your mouse is going to make a huge difference on being able to, keep your movement while being able to, at the same time, just being able to press all the keys that you need. So with that being said, that's going to wrap it up for this video. If you guys enjoyed this video, if you guys liked it, make sure you guys do drop a like. Make sure you guys do hit that subscribe button if you guys are new to the channel. Hit the notification bell, because I do stream every single day on this channel at 4:30 Eastern Standard Time. So make sure you guys do hit that notification bell so you guys will get a notification when I go live on this channel. But with that being said, I really appreciate you guys watching the video. And alright guys, I'll see you next video.